early. Grand Rising. You already know what the sound is. This is my donut. It helps me sit up. I have a high wood chair that I actually I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those people that if I see an item that looks good in the streets, I'll pick it up. It's a habit from my parent. So there was this wood chair in my building on the well, now they're gonna know. There was a wood chair in my building on the third floor. It looked really good, so I took it and I cleaned it. It's nice. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Let me tell y'all something. Good morning, my love. Let me tell y'all. Today, it's quite emotional. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all. I cried walking my dogs this morning, right? But if I tell y'all why I cried, y'all gonna be like, "Oh my god, oh my gosh, whatever." So I cried because I seen bikers, and they was just all riding together, right? But I don't know, it was such an emotional thing to see bikers because, since, COVID and all that shit, people haven't really been together like that. So when I seen all those bikers, like I felt their energy, like they was happy that they was riding their bikes. And I was just like, go. And then I just started crying. I'm like, oh God, what kind of day is it gonna be today? So that's how I started my day walking my dogs. But I woke up early. Anybody else been emotional today? I mean, I know we just woke up or yesterday. Whew, cause that Scorpio full moon is coming up on Monday. Don't forget, I have a Reiki session. If you don't want to be a member but still want to come to the Reiki session or get the audio, it's $7. You can get that over at Buy Me a Coffee. Talking about Buy Me a Coffee, you guys can donate at least $1 to these spirits of mine so that we can be able to pay some bills. Because I love doing these readings for y'all, but it is energetic exchange, Also, there is a fair today if you want to go. I'm going to be there doing readings, 15 minutes for $30. Come out there. I'm up on 435 West 238th Street, um, Vegan Botanica. And if you haven't seen your full moon reading, go ahead and do that. I actually went back to it and understood a lot, right? Because I give these readings, but I myself have to go back to it so that I can understand what message is there for me. Because y'all know I'll be looking at all three, which I tell y'all to do, which is the sun, moon, and rising. Y'all, I ain't got to do my nails, so it's a rough day today. Okay, but I'm here. So we're gonna talk about Taurus season, right? And Taurus season, at least for this year, is more about changing the way we look at beauty, right? There's a lot that has been transpiring, especially again with the quarantine that we had last year. It really put a lot of us into perspective on what we want life to look like. A lot of us may have released relationships, or we may have amended relationships with ourselves, especially. So with Taurus season, Taurus is that comfort sign, right? They don't move a lot. Like if they have a job, they stay there for a very long time. If they're in a relationship, they also do that as well, depending on what other signs is in their chart. So don't come at me with anything about they cheat, they this, they that. I feel like everybody cheat. It's not just your sun sign, okay? Let's get away from that. But Taurus also is the sign that loves to ground itself, take its time. So every season was like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's rush, let's move, move, move. And Taurus, when it comes around, as you guys may have already felt your energy, you might have been a little bit tired. I took naps more. I was like, I'm taking a nap. I miss my naps, y'all. Naps are really good. It recharges you. So you might feel that maybe some projects that you started is going to slow down a little bit because we missed some details during Aries season. That goes together with moving and job and work. Maybe you started a job and now you just like, it's slowing down a little bit and you're like, did I really want to be here? So those are the things that are coming up for us. Indulge in some stuff, but don't, you know what I mean? Because Taurus, they about that life with the foods, right? What's your favorite food? I know all of my Taurus friends, I can call them up and they'll be ready for, like, to have a meal immediately, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes. And it's that classy comfort food, right? It's not just that, oh, let's go to McDonald's type of shit. So you might feel classy and spend some money, on a couple of things, not just food, right? Because Taurus is about wanting to find the more fancier things in life, luxurious things, comfort. What's pretty? So some of us may be redoing our home during this time, or redoing ourselves, allowing ourselves to maybe change our hair, or just really understand what beauty is like. But also digging deep, right, with Scorpio. Don't forget, right? So this Taurus season is a little bit heavy, because we're also finding the deeper meaning of beauty. So it's not just the materialistic things anymore. So what does your inner beauty look like? Have you been taking care of your garden in the inside? So those are the things that will be coming up. And also cash, right? Some of us may be worried about that. Some of us may be in a space of receiving more of that. So just look at your finances and see what it looks like, and really pay attention to how you want it to grow. Because that's what we want. We want our cash flow to grow. So look at that, see what changes you have to make, and just be happy with what you have, and knowing that you can create more during this time with this energy as well. So it's a very grounding energy. So go outside as usual, right? Plant something so that you can be able to see it grow. Name it after yourself. I said this before. You name the plant after yourself, or maybe I said it on TikTok. You name your plant after yourself, and it really puts you in a space of seeing yourself grow. So it gives you confidence as you exchange that energy. Yeah. So food, right? Some of us might overeat. So yesterday I overate, but try your best to, like, I don't know what to say because I love food, but like, pick and choose. Cook at home, and then maybe go out, something like that. All right, so Grand Rising to everybody. Oh, y'all got comments. The Rough Riders. Oh. Oh, y'all having a whole conversation. I'm out of here. I'm not even going to read. All right, so, dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, protecting us and guiding us. I love y'all all. Let's get these messages out there. Shout out to all my Taurus. Birthday season. So this energy that I'm pulling out is for Taurus season. So it's going to be from the 19th that just started to May 20th. All right, and don't argue with me because the timeline is always fucking different. I myself be like, is it the 19th? Is it the 20th? The 21st? There's always some discrepancy on that shit, and I ain't got time for it. All right, some of us are just in the middle. And I'm also going to pull out a card for, like, the actions as well. So, good morning to my beautiful people. Yeah, Bison is sleeping, so that's good. At least it's nicer today. At least in New York, it's nice. Y'all, I don't know what that 35 degrees season was. Like, we had that for one day. I'm just like, yo, they trying to get us sick. I don't care. How does it change like that? How does it go 40 degrees up and down like that? I'm not the weather person. As our... No, don't say that. Don't say that. As see, I told y'all, emotional. So for this season, it's gonna be a bit. Let's see how I do this. It's gonna be a bit emotional. We have emotional stability, emotional maturity. So this is the King of Cups. So right now we are in the space of, when it comes to our relationships as well, partnerships, anything that has to do this season for our emotions. It's time for us to dig deep into that. And you can see, right, Scorpio is there. Scorpio is giving us that energy to dig deep, to take it out, whatever is not serving us. And this is in reverse. So, and look at the bottom, let go. So a lot of us are in a space of not knowing which route to take when it comes to our emotions. And Spirit is saying, choose the route that is best for your highest good. What does your heart feel when you, like, in the things that you want, right? If you want to be in a stable relationship, if you're not in a stable relationship, listen to your heart. And I know that it could be quite hard because of who the person is, how long you've been with the person. People don't want to start over. These are things that are honestly always in constant cycle. But there's times where we have to break the cycle and trust that we deserve better no matter what it is, no matter how many times we try. Forget about the stigma. Forget about, I mean, you don't got to give your whole body. Maybe, that's the advice, but you can definitely get some time to see if there's someone out there who's truly willing to be there for you wholeheartedly, right? Bare naked. That's for relationship purposes. When it comes to work, is the exact same thing. Emotionally understanding that if you want more money, that if you feel like you deserve more in your life, it's time to really own that shit, right? Maybe you there because there's a pension that you could have gotten in the next 10 years. But if you're going to be in the same energy for the next 10 years, is that really for you? Just for that pension? You know what I'm saying? So, like, these are the things that Spirit wants us to think about. So, because look, once we start clearing up, this as a collective, once we start clearing up these emotional baggages that no longer serve us, we can then come into um in a space of working with other people, building with other people. So start finding, if there's something that you truly love, start finding and trusting that there's other people out there that's going to help you out, you know in love and work and whatever. And if you're building a business that well as well, or building yourself, because that's also removing yourself away from keeping all that emotional baggages on yourself. There's therapists out there. There's a whole therapists. I don't. They. Mm. There's a whole lot of people out there that's here and willing and ready to assist us when it comes to our emotional stability. So it's time for us to reach out to people. All right. So I'm gonna take out a love card. I'm gonna just do the messages for us in the beginning because that's how it's coming out. I'm gonna pull out a love card for us from the power of love. The power of love. That is not a song. Oh, see, discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and trust from illusion. And trust from illusion. And so with this card, you see the heart chakra, it's time for us to really speak from that space. What is our heart saying? You feeling that, you know, feeling uncomfortable in a space, but at the same time knowing that that uncomfortable space is going to take you to a more stable, wholeheartedly you. This talks about you knowing that no matter what happens in your life, that you deserve love. And if fear is in the way, then it's time for you to tackle it and ask yourself why. Is it the relationships that you seen when you were younger? Is it the boyfriends or girlfriends that broke your heart? How long are we gonna hold on to that without then saying to ourselves, "Wow, this person came into my life and show me some stuff that I need to work on so that I can be able to," right? Because it's not always the other person. It may look that way because the pain is so hard at times, but we also have to see how long we stayed in the situation and things like that. So you know, be sure to like look at the other aspect when you're looking at past relationships, because when you go back to those past relationships, it's good because you're in a different space. You're no longer sometimes in that hurt space, and if you are, then that gives you an indication for you to let go, right? Because that person may be in a relationship or not, whatever it is that they're doing in their life, but for right now, Spirit is saying for you, this, detach yourself from the space of understanding what love is. And because love is a word, love is energy. Love is not the person that says it, right? but that's how, they show it in action. But love at the end of the day is who you are, who we are. We are love. So there's no need for us to be in a space of having to look for that in other people. We can share it, right? Like I always say, we can come on, we could be partners, and that partners, get it? But you not me and I'm not you in that form, because then again you go to the we are one. Forget it. We're not gonna get into that because now they're going deep. We are one. So the heart chakra, work on your heart chakra, and it will make sense, right? Because Taurus, green, earth, grounding, Mother Earth, right? The pulsing heart of the earth. Allow yourself to work on that. Look up what the heart chakra is if you don't know what it is. Look up some sound healing for that. Look for anything. Eat green foods. Does that mean detox? All right. So, for Aries, hello everyone. For Aries, you have the Chariot, but it's in reverse. So right now, spiritually, in the inside, things are moving along for you. There's a lot of discoveries that has been happening, and spirit is also bringing to you for this season more spiritual growth. I don't know. Y'all hear that? Hold on. I told you that was at 35 degrees. Shit. All right, so the chariot, the chariot, so you can be able to move on and move forward spiritually. Some of you guys may have been stuck or feeling like things are not going the way you thought they were going to be. Remember that with this Scorpio full moon, there is change coming, there's newness coming for you. So this is also talking about spiritually. So there's different ways that you're going to be spiritually maybe cleansing, or different ways that you're going to be looking at spirit. Some of you guys may be switching religions. I don't know. Some of you guys may be in a space of getting to, all right, some of you guys are leaving, right? You see the broom? Some of you guys may be leaving to a retreat to cleanse for this season. Okay. Well, there's a lot. I do see a lot of cleansing for you overall, right? And a lot of clarity, because when you sweep things away, clarity comes in. So for this season, there's not a lot of movements in a sense for you, but there is more of a movement in the inside. So you might be also, some of you guys may be detoxing. Seeing how this Taurus season done have you eating a whole lot. Probably for your birthday, you ate a lot. All right, so let's see in regards to the action, what spirit would like for you to do for this season, or not to do, but as an advice. Y'all ain't gotta do nothing. All right, get grounded. So exactly, with all this energy that's going to be happening inside of you, they just want you to sit and get grounded and allow yourself to absorb all of that. Go into nature, especially you. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my God, my nails. You see that phase? Talking to the trees, and it's trees again for you, because when it came to your full moon, there was trees as well. So there's a lot of knowledge coming in for you, Aries. So right now, after your season, it's time to, like I said with Taurus, halt and allow yourself to integrate a lot of these things. So you're going to be in a hideaway for this season. All right, Taurus, you have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups talks about emotional stability in the inside. So there's a lot in the inside of you. Is going to be a lot of shaking. Here we go. The shaky is gonna happen on the inside. So you see this? It's like there's gonna be, so you're gonna be moody, some of you guys, this season, because again, this Scorpio thing is not a joke. And let's not forget, because I didn't mention, Pluto is going into retrograde. So that is going to be Pluto. When Pluto is moving forward, Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's the planet of death, rebirth, money, sex, drugs, all of that. Yes. Okay. And so when it comes into retrograde, what it does is, like, a lot of people say, oh, it's going backwards. Retrograde just means that it's at a degree for a specific amount of time. So it's taking its time. So when Pluto, I'll talk about that because that is something that's going to be for the until October. So that's something that we really have to pay attention to, because when we talk about transformation, if Pluto is not in the process of moving forward, transformation comes into a halt. So that also talks about our emotions, right? It talks about our spirituality as well, the deep dark shit. So if it's not moving anywhere, so we have to learn how to shift through all of that, and that's what's going to be happening more or less when it comes to you, Taurus. Like, there's a lot of emotional shit that needs to come out. So for you, when it comes to, and it could be also like in any area, right? Your money, right? You could be feeling like, you're overspending. And so that puts you in a space of being emotionally unstable, not knowing where your next funds is going to come from. So spirit is just like, chill, And it's in reverse. So these emotional things are happening on the inside. So you may be one of those people that spirit is asking to speak out to people, talk to others so that you can be able to understand. Because when we really talk to other people, is us really listening to ourselves again and counseling ourselves, if y'all really understand that. So at times, some of us don't want to talk to ourselves because we feel like it's crazy, because that's what society says. So we rather, or spirit would rather you talk to somebody else and to bottle that in. Or you can just speak into your phone. The action, the initiation. Oh, right of passage, crossing the threshold. So this is like definitely when it comes to any move that you make at this current time, you're moving from the dark part. So allow yourself to use this Scorpio energy so that you can be able to come into this space right here, this space of where, yes, emotionally it may have felt rough, but at the same time it turns into something beautiful, because at the end of the day, when it comes to our emotions, it can turn into art, right? It can turn into music, right? People wake up, they be like, I don't love you no more, and all of a sudden that's a hit, bang, right? So if you can look at your situation in that way, where it's going to transform you into a emotional way, using emotional intelligence, using emotional intelligence so that you can be able to move forward with anything that you want to do, and not allow it to keep you down and grounded in a way that you don't feel good. Down and grounded in a way you don't feel good. Gemini, you have the Master of Wands, leadership. Right now, you in a space of pumping yourself up, right? Every season, I feel like Gemini's was like, "Ha, I'm here." Every season, hype them up, right? Oh, y'all see that? That's my dancing skills. And so right now, they honing all of that energy inside, and as they bottle up all that energy, they building themselves up. So they really, a lot of Geminis use Scorpio seed. Some of y'all use Scorpio season for something. Y'all know what that was for. Some of you Geminis use Aries season to really get yourself in a place of initiating things and rallying yourself back up. And that's a good thing. So that's energy that's going to continue for this season. You may not be really making moves, like I said, because, Scorpio. What is going on with Scorpio? My mother was a Scorpio, so she could be just chiming in right now. Oye, mi hermana, espérate. And so with this Gemini, it really talks about you really going into what leadership means for you in all areas of your life, including yours. How are you going to continue to lead yourself like you have been in the past couple of weeks, right? Some of you guys picked yourself back up, and others of you are building yourself back up. So see, right, because this lightning goes up. So, allow yourself to be in that energy. You're in a good space right now. Don't doubt yourself and anything that recently has come up. Know that that's your path and you're going in the right alignment. We are always on the right path all the time, no matter what choice we make. We may not like the choice we make, but we're on the right path. Protection. Hold back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. So Here, oh, hold up. They moved, sorry. Right now, it's time for you to pick up everything that you left behind, your energy in other relationships. It doesn't matter who, even from your goddamn children, all right? Get your energy back from your children, because when you do that during this season, it's really gonna allow you to understand again where this leadership is gonna go. Right? At times we can't be a leader if our energy is all over the place. So now that you have learned some things that is private, because I don't know, spirit saying it's private. So now that you learn some things, now you're in the space of saying to yourself, all right, I'm going to collect all my power, I'm going to protect myself, and now you're going to then allow people to come into your life. So it's more of like you're now not just being around everybody. Ahora, buenos dias. And so um, you really have to trust yourself at this time and know that your spirit guide is around you. All right. And then also this talks to me, and I'm going to say it and you can take it how you want it. This also talks to me about the Palladians. If you guys don't know about the Palladians, there are some galactic people that assist human beings. Do your own research. That's not for this. That's not for Facebook. And so that also is part of it. So look that up. Cancer. Cancer, you got ascension, baby. Right now, during this season, it's time for you to really understand where you want to go in the world. Right? Some of you cancers want to move. So right now is the time, this season right now, do it. Number 21, mind, body, and soul. Anything that you want to do that has to do with your physical body, do it. You want to start working out, do it. It doesn't matter what you do, just do it. Here it also talks about you allowing yourself, like some of you guys are surrendering. Some of you guys are in the space. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I love y'all. Some of you guys are in the space of really letting things happen for you. Before you wanted to be in control, but right now things got a little bit tired for y'all. So y'all like, you know what? Some of y'all is like, I'm not gonna just sit there and fight what's not for me. I'm gonna just go ahead and surrender. So this is the space that's gonna be for the Taurus season. So if you guys don't have a job, this is the time for you to really understand what type of job you want to do, what type of work you want to do, what type of job you want to get. And also trips. Some of you guys may be going on a trip, and then during your trip, you um, come back different. Some of us do go away and really do come back different. A lot of times we don't realize that when we are going on a trip, we picking up our spirits that has been there, right? Ooh, my ladies, don't say that. No, yes, we do. Because we all over the place. As human beings, our spirits be in spaces for a long time, for years and centuries and shit like that. So when we go places, we go pick that up. That happened to me when I went to Cuba, and this is why, Papa, you guys have me here today. It happened in 2016. So some of you guys really, this space for y'all right now is to really put, is going to put you in a higher vibration. A lot of you guys may not understand the energy that's happening, so you know that comes, ascension comes with symptoms, meaning like, you know, flu symptoms. You may be feeling tired, you may be feeling like you don't want to eat, you may be eating too much, you know, it's going to be a lot of different you know, anxiety you might be coming up because you don't have control, you know. So just bear yourself, Cancer, right? There's wings there, so calling your angels. See? Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be too serious. So these things are going to be happening for you, not to you. So try to look at it from that perspective. And as these changes are occurring, allow yourself to be. Play means to be, right? I always say we are human beings, not human doings, right? We've heard it all over the place. So as you allow yourself to be, travel, sit with yourself, talk to yourself, talk to other people, you're going to start understanding a little bit more what you want to do in life, especially for some of those that are stuck in relationships that they don't want to be in, jobs they don't want to be in, family members they don't want to talk to. Some of y'all go like that. All right. Leo, there's anxiety. What is this anxiety, Leo, for the Taurus season? Some of you guys may be lucid dreaming. So that gives you, like, you don't know what the hell that is, you know. Any energy that we don't want around us is quite frank that we can probably tell them to go the fuck away. I'm pretty sure they would. Like, light up a candle for them. So there's some energies around Leos that you don't want around you, right? Maybe you don't want to hear these voices. Maybe you don't want to, and it's not, you know, I don't know what kind of voices some of you guys are hearing, but right now, some of you guys are in a space of not knowing what's really happening. And it could be that, you know, you have spirit guides coming in to assist you. Some of you guys are on deep concerns. And so these deep concerns need spiritual intervention. So they coming in, but you just don't know sometimes how you're getting the help or how you're going to get the help. So there is a space of anxiety. I do hear that some of you guys may be on the plane of losing your job, so that's causing anxiety. And yeah, because my stomach is like doing this thing. So remember that, you know, there may be some things that you asked for 6 months ago. There may be some things that you asked for to change, and it's coming into fruition, but not the way you want it to come into fruition. So really be in a space of seeing everything around you as something that is not in your control at this current time. So this season is really in the space of you not being in control. And the number 9 is about completion. So if this is what's happening, ooh, and there's 9 people on. The minute that this is happening, it's telling you that change is coming. You know? So really allow yourself to be in a space. Some of you guys may be ending a relationship, and then you don't know who you are. See? Go ahead, Spirit. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So some of you guys are, like I said, leaving a relationship, just do it. I know, I'm talking, and I know there's emotional connections to people. I know there's spiritual connections to people. I know there's past lives connections to people. Like, I do past life readings, so I know all of these things. So, but what I am saying, especially for you, Leo, who's in anxiety, for those of you who are ready to do this leap, Spirit is letting you know that it's time. And look at this full moon. Right there, y'all see that? Monday. Alright? So it's telling you to take the leap. It says, like I said, you go first and the universe will catch you. It's taking that leap of faith. You know, it's really hard to when you don't know, right? The control. This is where the anxiety is coming from. Some of you guys are taking that leap of faith, and it's just like, what the hell is going on? I didn't think it was going to be like this. I thought it was going to be easy. Alright? Everybody, look like everybody woke up already. Bison. Alright. Virgo for this season, because you know this is your earth sister, earth brother, however you look at it. New ideas are coming in for you. New ideas. Lots and lots. So allow yourself to anchor it. If you already been in the space of wanting to bring something into fruition, it's time to bring it out this season. So yes, this time for you, you can take action in whatever ideas that you've had in the past. It's ready for you to share with the world, share with your partner, anything that really sparks you up and puts you in a space of saying, this makes me feel like me, do it. Others of you will be getting new ideas, and that also talks about writing things down. You guys write things down. I write everything down. I like that. I need that. I was trying to live my life. Answer the call. See? Y'all on point today, Spirit. What is your soul calling you to do? Y'all see that? All right, don't look at the fingers. What is your soul calling you to do? These new ideas, here we go. These new ideas are coming in for you. It's for you to anchor it. Answer the call. Hello? It's me. I got some new ideas for you, baby. Woo! Come on, Virgo. Alright, we're moving along. We got Libra. Libra, You have intuition right now, and this is on the upright position. In the upright position, you are into motherfucking everything right now. You seeing everything for what it is. You are using your intuition to guide you, and that is putting you in a space of opportunity. So for this season, you are going to be meeting new people. You're also going to be really observing, and yeah, you're going to be observing your relationships. People at work, some of you guys have people at work talking about you. So then, and it also could be business partners, right? Because it's the number 2. So you can also be in that space. I can't read the comments. Don't read. Don't read. Um, be in a space of, how you call it, of really looking at your partner, your business partner, just even your children. Some of you guys are looking at your children like, oh, some of your children is lying. So now you just really introspecting, right? Look at their phones. What they doing in their phones. All right, so I'm feeling a little bit like you into your intuition, where you, some people might be feeling like you nosy, and it's not nosy. It's just like, ha, I got some insight because I see. So that's the space where you're gonna be at right now when it comes to the season. You're also gonna be seeing where you truly want to go spiritually. It's just, you're really gonna be in a space of knowing. You're not gonna know how you know, but you're gonna know. See, inner temple. You're not gonna know, but it is gonna happen. All right, let's see. Devotion, tune in. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. 2 U's, right? This is the duality that's coming in with that Scorpio. I'm gonna get this camera thing one day. I'm gonna get it right, y'all. Boom. W, right? And this is because you're really removing yourself from a space of understanding that the duality has to match up. There's no good with no bad and no bad with no good. So as you start learning these things, you start really tapping into your intuition. And as you start tapping into your intuition, look, right? And then that circle is this connection. Y'all see that? So you guys are really going to be in a space of understanding, and you're going to be able to assist other people at this current time. You know, some of you guys may not want to, but it's up to you. I mean, hello, we have free will. All right. So when it comes to Scorpio, clarity, number 19. So you got 10, 1, protection, right? Boundaries. So right now, you are going to be in a space this Taurus season of building boundaries from a space of what it truly is for, right? So some of you guys may have been, getting taken advantage of, and so this Scorpio full moon is here to share what you love, which is deep clarity. So Scorpios is gonna be investigative during this time. You see the eye, and they're gonna really point out the things that are not well in their life, and they're gonna start cutting people off. So this is a great time for you, because that's, to me, the sun card, right? So it is the sun card, not to me. It says the sun right there, guys. All right. Ego. Is the sun card. So everything is going to be clear for you right now when it comes to work. What area you want to work in, you're going to hone down on it. Some of you guys may want to work with children, so you're going to be partnering up with people. People are going to be coming to you. There's going to be opportunities also coming to you. Love opportunities for some of you. Ooh, the crumbling. It's so dramatic, right? What are you clinging on to? Not a goddamn thing. Now that you got clarity, you see that? But look at this. It once was dark, but Spirit wants you to walk through that garden right there. And as you walk through that garden, that's where the sun is at, right? Clarity. Flowers of the garden. So while some of you guys are walking through a garden, you will get some insight on things that are happening in your life. You will get those aha moments of where you want to go and where you want to live. Walk through the garden. I was doing so good, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got the 5 of Swords. Defeat in the inside, right? Inside of you, you're not feeling like yourself. You're feeling a little bit clogged, mentally clogged up. Some of you guys say it like that. Others of you are not feeling stable with your thoughts. You don't know what to do. 5 is about change. You know you know yourself that change needs to happen, but right now you just feel like you don't know how that's gonna happen. So it talks about defeat. You might be beating yourself up for what is happening around you, and Spirit is just saying at this current time, allow that to move away. That a lot of the things that are happening for you, right, is to shift you and really understand that if it doesn't feel right, it's time to let it go, you know? Whatever it is, again, the job, right? Some of you guys, and I see you working at a desk. Some of you guys are falling asleep on the desk like this. Like some of you guys don't want to be at work. Others of you, others of you are tired of the relationship that you're in. And some of you guys are talking to yourself, being beating yourself up, being tired of how you've been carrying your life. You guys have to stop doing that, because at the end of the day, this is the time to use that energy to be able to push you to where you want to be. Let's go back to not where we don't want to be. Let's go back to where we do want to be. And you got mirror. So it says, who or what is triggering you? So whoever is around you at this current time, at work, in relationships, your family members, they're all showing you something right now, Sagittarius. And what they're showing you is exactly what's inside of you, right? And I know that shit sounds bad, right? Because that person could be an asshole, like whatever it is that you decide that you want to, call or name that person. And then to turn that back around and say to yourself, like, that's me, right? It doesn't feel right. But a lot of times, it really is a reflection, right? And everything that we do. If you have people around you that are jealous, you go back. I know I have people that are around me that are jealous of certain people. I go back to myself and be like, let me write and see what jealousy is for me. I always reflect, because at the end of the day, I understand that who's in front of me is a reflection of me. Right? But that's just something that I had to process and understand for quite some time. So I know some of us, it takes some time, because we don't want to really be categorizing a person that is in a low vibration, right? But we all go up and down. That's the whole thing of um the world, right? Balance. So mirroring. So figure out who's triggering you at work, who's triggering you. Is your kids triggering you? Are you mad that you had kids? Like some of us really didn't want to have kids, right? That's what I'm hearing. And so that's some of the energy that Sagittarius has. So it's just like, mirror it out. Remember that the kids picked you to help you shift your life. So look at it from that perspective, and they have their own mission too. A lot of times our kids don't care about us, right? I don't have no kids, but I be looking at my nephew and I be like, he don't be caring about me. He be in his own little world, right? Sometimes he just stays like this, and I'm just like, what is he looking at? He got a whole thing going on right there. He got a mission going on right there. He don't care about us. All right, Capricorn, you got loss, emotions. So right now, some of you Capricorns haven't tapped into your emotions at this current time. This is also coming up for you. Some of you guys may be also thinking about somebody that passed away, right? So that could be coming up for this season. Maybe an anniversary, or somebody may be, in a space of losing something, right? That talks about maybe your apartment, right? So some of you Capricorns are in that change space, that space of really understanding that even though it feels like a loss, there's still something coming your way that's going to allow you to see things clearer. So for this season, really tap into your emotions, tap into the person who loves you. Find a support group, Capricorn. That's what I'm getting also, right? because it could be an emotional ride for you. That brother sister sign, right? Taurus is also an earth sign, so it's a lot of grounding that's going to be happening for you. So that means that there's a lot of maybe habits that you need to let go of. That's also going to be feeling right, you eating fried food, you gotta, don't cry over it. Capricorns, y'all love food too. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? What is not aligned and needs to change? Give me one second, ya. Ahora, lo que está diciendo para Capricornio es que hay en un tiempo desde el 19 de abril hasta mayo 20, hay un tiempo que usted maybe no usted personalmente, pero los Capricornios van a sentirse emocional. So, lo que el espíritu le están explicando a usted es que tenga un chance para entender sus emociones y también para ver si hay cosas que tiene que dejar. Maybe comida, como usted está comiendo. Entonces, a ver, hay un tiempo de cambio. Entonces, aquí dice que alinee la vida de uno. ¿Qué es lo que uno tiene que cambiar para alinearse para las cosas que ellos quieren en su vida? Básicamente, para este tiempo, lo que le está explicando es que va a haber cambio y que ponga mucha atención en sus emociones y que vea todo para lo que es, para que el cambio pase. ¿Ok? Gracias ahora, porque tú sabes, me gusta hablar español, pero no sé cómo los espíritus van a traerme para hacer el mensaje. So yes, Capricorns, what is not aligned or needs to change, right? Figure out what needs to change. Look at yourself in the mirror and see what is it. Change to make you happy. Un cambio para que lo hagan feliz, okay? All right. So we have Aquarius. You have the number 7. Scattery mentality. It was in reverse, but I just want to show you like this. Scattery mentality, it talks about what you need to let go of and what you need to keep, right? What thoughts are not serving you at this time, right? So that's going to help you out when you start walking through the forest, when you start grounding yourself. These thoughts are going to start anchoring themselves and saying, right? Because our thoughts are the ones that say, I want to come out, so show me to the world, right? That's really what it is, right? We get an idea, we get creative, we do it, and now we show the world. Our thoughts are going to let us know, but you have to feel within yourself, Aquarius, to know that what thoughts is it that you really want to anchor into this planet, you know? What legacy? I'm hearing for you guys what legacy you want to leave, right? If you want to leave a legacy, or what thoughts are going to assist you at this time. So allow yourself to be in a space of grounding so that you can know what's going to help you move forward in the missions that you may be wanting to complete. And then also assistance, receiving assistance. Allow yourself to let go of the people that's not helping you and draining you, and come into the space of people who are going to help you out. Again, this is a time for us to find groups of people that are going to be helping us out. See? Release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So this is the time for you to act differently, right, Aquarius, than you have in the past. Allow yourself to surrender and let go. There's another full moon right there with the Scorpio season. What energies do you not want? You know? What do you want to let go of? What habits do you want to let go of, Aquarius? You know? So that way, your mind could be clear on what you want to do, what mission you want to create, all that nick and yak, where you want to move to, whatever. But release. How you used to do things in the past, it changes. It changes. So it's time for you to let go of that so that you can be able to start understanding what you want to hone down. Pisces, opportunity. Some of you Pisces may be, hey, Ebony. Some of you Pisces may be getting engaged, married. Ooh, can I be the flower girl? Others of you are seeing opportunities for you, and as you see opportunities for yourself, you start understanding what route you need to take. This is a great time for you to really explore these opportunities Don't allow this opportunities to slip away. And you guys are going to really understand what I'm talking about. Not because I know, it's because you know when you start seeing it. And so when you start seeing your opportunities, you're going to start charging forward for it. So you've been calling this in, you've been calling in money, right? So this is the time right now for you to really say to yourself, I'm going to take this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Anchor things, do it. All right? Dance with life. Un poquito de bachata. Ping, ting, 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 ting. See? All right, here my Spanish spirits. All right, here you go. Spanish speaking spirits. Do something to change your energy. This is what it's talking about. What's gonna help you change your energy? Is that gonna be a detox? Right? Is there an opportunity for you to cleanse? Is there an opportunity for you to sit there and exercise? Is there opportunity for you to work at your favorite location? Like I'm hearing that some of you guys maybe even getting a job at your favorite spot that you buy food or something, someplace where you're at, Pisces, where you're always interacting. There might be a job opportunity there for you. I don't know, right? That would be dope, right? To work at the spot that you're always at. So now you know everybody and you get free shit. I don't know. I like free stuff. Everybody like free stuff. Water should be free. All right, focus. All right. So dance with life. Allow yourself. Look at another full moon. Y'all like how them full moons be popping up? Yo. All right. So work with the moon to allow yourself to be free. Use this energy to release so these opportunities could come in so that you can believe in yourself, Pisces. All right? Because it is time. You've called it in. And then also with the heart chakra, right? That's a big gem right there. Work on your heart. Work on what you truly want. Do you want to be in love? You want that partner to come in? Y'all beasting right now. Feel it. Feel it. That hurt it. I don't know what they doing, but oh, okay. You could do this to open up your heart chakras, y'all. That's what they telling me. Cause I was wondering, like, so you take your left hand, put it on your heart, envision your heart chakra being in between your armpits, so it goes right into the middle. Take your hand, your left hand. You want to open up your heart chakra slowly, and then yeah, they wilding, y'all. Hold on. This is what they use my body for. And then softly, remember, it's like a drum, right? So you can tap fast if you want to release energy, or you can tap slow. Oh, that feels good. And so a lot of us don't do movements. So this movement right here will assist us in opening up our heart chakra. That's the message I'm getting. I'm going to do that myself. Because y'all know I got emotional trauma. All right, y'all. What else do we have? Oh, we lit. Let me take out another card. Look at this. It's 8:49. I love y'all so much. We have work to do, but it's all fun and games. Remember that at the end of the day, this season for sure, there's no rush. There's no rush because, you know, we have to enjoy a little bit of life. Eat food that's gonna help you taste, use your senses, right? Taurus is about senses, your senses. Walk through a garden with flowers. I mean, if you don't want the bugs to fuck with you, then don't do it. Go to the beach. Look at something pretty. And do that. It's for the next 4 weeks. So don't think that is, we talking today and then that's it and then y'all forget. No. This is happening for the next 4 weeks. I told y'all, go get a notebook. I got a notebook. All right. And I'll see the rest of y'all later on today. It's so exciting. Ooh, follow your dreams. You see? Look at here, look at here. Point out one special dream or ambition that you've I don't know how to say this word right, y'all. All right. Vacuolated, about or postponed. I'm gonna look it up later. I don't care. I say the truth. What has motivated you to put positive actions on hold? Your goal to determine whether your excuse is real or if it's not. Identify the real reason you've delayed so that you can do something about it. Stop lying to yourself. Do the damn shit. Shake your shoulders now. All right, y'all. I'm too hyped because it's gonna be like 70 degrees today. We gonna get sick. I'm gonna go outside without a jacket. I'll see ya. I love ya. Yes, you gotta go to the beginning. My sister will help you guys out. She has look, she put it right there. Y'all can look in the comments. She has all the beautiful times. I love her for that. She get paid for that because she don't want the money though. All right, I'm out of here. I'm talking too much.